Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you all very much for watching this live stream. In case you're watching this afterwards, of course, this is SilverGiveaways here, and I tend to go over precious metals. We look at palladium, platinum, gold, silver, and we see how the market is reacting live. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as usual, and I have some great people that come in here. So feel free to join us one day. Drop into the live stream. I generally stream around this time, a little bit over today. I was a bit late leaving work, so normally I stream at this time. So it's great to have you here. My usual viewers, Jody, he's just dropped in there. Hello, Bitcoin holders. We've got Sucker for Silver as well. Buying time, everybody. And he says, well, not Bitcoin. Sucker for Silver. Yeah, we're gonna discuss that shortly. But I just want to thank you all, my donators as well. Special thank you to you guys. And if you want to get involved with a donation to the channel, please check the description. You'll find all the information there. So again, we're going to get cracking shortly. We've got Jody. He says, hello, Bitcoin holders. And he's obviously enjoying himself in regards to the way Bitcoin has performed. Buying time, everyone. Well, not Bitcoin. Yeah, the dip is happening right now. As you can see, we've got a nice dip in silver. It's a bit unfortunate, but the volume has been really low. I did some research there. The price has fallen mainly because demand has been slow. So naturally, they look for the volatility, get the volume back in. So we've effectively reversed all those nice gains that we saw, which is unfortunate because we've broken through multiple resistance support levels. So it's now we need to rebuild and work our way back up to the upside. I think this is it's a great buying opportunity to buy on the low side. As you can see there, buy the lows. I've always said this to everybody. Let's have a look. So we've got, geez, Limey, did not realize the metals were down this much. I know it's pretty much across the board as well. I'm going to turn the camera on in a sec there so you guys can see me. Let's get this going there. So how you doing, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As usual, and we got Mudswat says, woohoo, chart man. Sorry. How you doing there, Mudswat? It's good to see you. And also Oaksy88. Awesome. He's dropped in as well. Fantastic, Oaksy. How you doing? He says, finally able to make a stream. Praise the Lord. I liquidated my Bitcoin position, and I've liquidated my Litecoin position. I've liquidated my Ethereum position. The only crypto I currently have at the minute is XRP, mainly because it's so cheap. It's not even worth selling. I mean, that is how ridiculous XRP is. However, again, it was up against Bitcoin today. It was up against the US dollar as well. So I'm going to buy back in. I just think in this market currently, we're going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin chart. There's still not enough volume at these levels, and I'm pretty sure that the support level for Bitcoin currently is not going to hold at this level. So, you know, people are probably, if I look at people, there's more people shorting, people are liquidating their long positions, and they're just going to short the position. So other people are going to wait for the 7.5. You know, I spoke about this probably a good month ago when I spoke about Bitcoin at 7,500, and the market obviously just wasn't ready for it. I even spoke of a correction for Bitcoin because there was lots of money going from the other cryptocurrencies going into Bitcoin, pumping the price up, and then you had this major disparity. And I said many times, and I'm sure you guys have probably heard me say it, that to me, it just seemed like Bitcoin was overvalued in relation to the other cryptos. And I'd been calling for at least a drop back to the 200 moving average, which is exactly what we had yesterday. And it got me thinking yesterday. I was like, well, now it's at the 200. Am I going to buy back in? And I looked at it and I thought, well, you know, this is the long wait I think everyone's been waiting for, at least from my own perspective. And I got in literally yesterday. I decided to put some money into Bitcoin because, you know, I'm a man of principle. If I say I'm waiting for the 200 and I'm going to buy at the 200, I think it's a good price, then that's where I'm going to stick at. It actually broke below the 200 before I actually got in. And it even dropped as low as 8,100. And you guys saw the community post I put out there. So I was like, wow, you know, and then of course it went a little bit back up. I got in at about I think it was about 8,350 or something like that. So I then sold this morning because I looked at the outlook. I was expecting to wake up to a bit more of a higher high for the day, and we were just nowhere. So I decided, you know what? I think it's time for me to get out of the crypto market, at least the big ones, Ethereum, Litecoin, and of course Bitcoin, for a while, and just wait it out. So I mean, I even said to everybody out there, said patience is the key when it comes to crypto, because you can benefit from the low prices. If you're accumulating Bitcoin, buy the lows, and I've always stuck to that. Excuse me, and even from a precious metals perspective. So yeah, I decided to just get out today, and I'm going to sit and wait because at these levels, there's not enough support there for Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin falls, the rest of the market falls with it. So I'm going to try and bag some cheaper cryptos when the time arises. Let's have a look. We got a few more people in. We got 6 watching as usual, guys. You guys are just fantastic. I mean, you guys are always here, like every day, and I really appreciate it. So my hat off to you guys for joining me on the stream. I know a lot of people, I've got, if you look at my subscriber ratios, I enjoy doing the live streams. This is something niche as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people, if you look at the majority of my subscribers, don't get involved. But to you guys out there, so a special thank you to you guys. It's fantastic. I like getting involved. I like doing the charts because no one else is doing them. And of course, I find it great fun. I like charting, seeing the support lines, seeing the resistance lines. And I like chatting with you guys as well. So, again, a special thank you to you guys out there for spending the time with me to have a look at some charts. Let's have a look. Oxy88 says, hi, Jody and Mudsucker. Oh, Mud and then Sucker, sorry. Mudswat there saying hello. He says, Oxy88 says, you waiting to buy back in on new lows on the cryptos, Limey? There you go. You basically heard me there. I've liquidated everything. This market is too bearish as far as I'm concerned. It'd be very risky to buy in unless you're accumulating. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still fairly well priced, I suppose, at 8.4. But there needs to be some consistent strength in the market. I just don't see the strength there. So, like I said, look, I would buy in subject to the market, watching the market strength. If there was enough volume in there in the right direction, then I would maintain it. But I just don't feel comfortable. And I'm going to try and maximize my euro to crypto ratio. So I'm going to sit on the sidelines for a bit, and I'm going to just watch the market. If I miss it, I miss it, guys. It's as simple as that. But yeah, it's time for me to start maximizing the money I have for my crypto instead of just leaving it there. Jody says, was at the Bitcoin Expo in London today. Lots of sad-looking faces. Well, I tell you what, it dropped from 9.7 was the high yesterday when I started posting those updates, and then it fell to as low as 8.1. It was probably one of the biggest drops I've seen since June. I think it was a $1,600 drop, and then obviously it came back to close the gap a bit there. But I mean, look at it. We'll take a look at it now. It's currently at 8,433. The price, so not much has changed. Let's have a look. Oaksy says, lol, Jody. And there you go. True, lol, true story, says Jody. Keep streaming, SL79. Enjoy the charts. Oh, absolutely. I'm not going anywhere, Graham. I already said this, but it's a pity I just don't get more people in. But I guess people want to stack or people want to collect or stuff like that. They're just not too bothered about what price they buy at. Personally, if I'm stacking metals, I'd want to know how much things are going for, because you're able to maximize your stack. It's as simple as that. And it's always great to do charts with you guys anyway. Oxy Idiot says, anyone that didn't sell Bitcoin in 5 digits, what's that? Rejoin 5 digits. Ari going, Jody was mad as they got in at the start. I had a friend who had 100 Bitcoin at their highs. Oof. Don't think he sold, so not sure how he's feeling now. See, the problem there is the mentality, Oaksy. If you've already gone in at the high, right? If the market's going down, yes, okay, you've bought at 20K, but let's say the market's down at 15K and it's still going down. You can sell at 15. Yes, you've made a loss, right? But if the market is going down, it's the best way to accumulate more or obviously take profits. When I mean take profits, you can make up that difference, because obviously if you pull out 15 and it costs you 20, yes, you're making 5 grand on so many bitcoins. However, if you're waiting for the new low and then you buy in at the low, then you're able to accumulate more, even though you've only got 15 and not 20. And that's where the smart money is. Kellen L says, how's it going, Silver Lamy? I'm very good, thanks. And yourself, Kellen? Yeah, we're going to be looking at some Bitcoin and obviously the precious metals chart as well. So we'll be taking a look. Oxy88 says, yeah, I said to him, put it into real estate, steady income. Could have had 10 houses. Then that's a... Motsword says, only the smart people come here. Motsword, RPM Limited, my man, how you doing? RPM, it's good to see you. Absolutely great to see you, buddy. Optimus Locust is here as well. Let's see if we can get in the mid-teens. Hopefully, for people watching. I'm sure I've got some listeners as well. So Kellen L says, "Hey RPM, and how's the Ripple RPM?" Jody, I've still got my Ripple, my XRP. So it's for me, it's just not worth selling. For the amount that I've got, it's just I'm better off actually holding it. We just hit the 10, guys. We just hit the 10. Fantastic. Don't forget it. I want to see 10 likes, please. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about the likes. Right, let's look. Oh, by the way, guys, I got my results from NGC. Man, and I'm really excited, and I've got them here. They've sent me the images. I'm going to share it with you on the live stream. I haven't got them yet, but man, I am over the moon. You're going to have to wait for it. Right, let's look at the silver chart. Okay, here we go. So we've broken our top support here. So we broke through here, which is the funny thing. We literally 2 days ago we broke through it, and obviously old resistance then becomes new support, which is exactly what happened here to a degree. And then we broke down and we broke back up above it because we hit the 20 moving average. But now we've broken down from that position. Then we broke further down based on, so there was rapid a sell-off in regards to, look at this. I mean, we're down 70 cents at the minute, and all silver is looking for, guys, is because the lack of demand has been unable to push prices higher, that literally the bears have taken over. And that's exactly what's happened today, is the lack of demand for the precious metals has literally caused everything to go down. And that's what silver's looking for right now. Silver's looking for an area of support to get the buyers back in and start working on getting the volume and the activity back in. I mean, guys, just don't be too despondent. We're still in a good zone currently at the minute. So I'll be laughing if anyone says, "Oh yeah, we're heading to 15," because we're not headed to 15, based on the news out there for precious metals at the minute. But the moment the market starts to take more interest in it, we're going to start seeing higher numbers. It's only natural. Here we go. We've got profit taking today. Based on there not being enough volume. Also, if you're selling high, you buy low. That's where your profit margin is. So if people were selling at 1850 here, all of a sudden they're buying in at 1785. Let's call it 18. That's where they're making their money. They've just made 50 cents an ounce. And of course, if you're doing electronic traded funds, that's where you're going to make, because literally you'll be buying thousands of the flipping things. And if you're making 50 cents on each one of those, that's where you're going to make some good money. So that's where we have a decline currently at the minute. This area is still pretty good for support. As you can see, we've got our 200-day moving average. That's pretty rock solid support, if I were to say so myself. We've attempted to break through, but the support's held, even in this area here. Do any of you have any questions in regards to the charts? There we go. Ripple still beating Bitcoin, says RPM. It's done fairly well today, RPM, to be fair. Silver Limey, yeah, right. At that 50-50 shot, I'll catch you live. RPM Limited says XRP always on top of the lows and held back from the highs. Oxy88 says nice. Looking forward to seeing what you got. That was quick as well. No, it took ages. Also, I was concerned because I sent 3 coins in for grading, and literally it was I obviously sent them tracked, and literally it must have been the postage service here in the island is just tip top. Within 2 days, it was already in the States, and then it was almost about 2 weeks to get it to NGC. But apparently there was a hurricane or something like that in Florida, and that disrupted a fair amount of the postage. But of course, I didn't know that at the time. And literally, probably about 2 days before, 2 days before it actually arrived there, I sort of found out. I was like, oh, okay, so there's probably a reason why it's actually delayed. Jody says, everyone obsessed with impeachment. There we go. Optimus Locus says, I'll buy more silver. Absolutely. There's a good buying opportunity here. Again, if you're cost averaging, it's an ideal time to cost average currently. I mean, you've got a good solid drop there, almost 70 cents an ounce, which is fantastic. To see that sort of drop. I mean, in percentage terms, it is, what do we look at? 3.6%. Okay, that's in the last 4 hours. So let's look at the daily here. That's quite a solid drop there. So yeah, 3.6% down, and that's literally only happened in the within the last 4 hours. It's a real pity we've reversed these gains because it looked like we were starting to head up nicely. But yeah, just low volume is what's caused this currently at the minute. So they're just trying to stimulate the volatility, get the buyers back in the market. They're basically looking for support and get those buyers back in. I will be over 18. I'm pretty sure of it. We'll be back over $18 relatively soon. That's a huge drop, absolutely, Mudswat. It's massive, man. It's going to hold here, I think. Yeah, well, it's been consistent. Whenever it's fallen down to that level, the buyers have come back in and have pushed the price back up again. So just wait and see. Kellenol, you play airsoft, says Mudswat. Did someone say chart? Oh no, chart. My bad. There we go. We're up to 12. We're up to 12 right now, guys. Thank you very much. I want to try and see us in the middle teens at least. Bitcoin crashed for XRP buyers. Hey, don't forget the altcoins also took a bit of a knock, and the altcoins are not looking great at the minute, guys. So don't forget about that. I wouldn't be RPM. Just be very wary about that. It's starting to rain here again in Ireland, so no surprise there. Can we play guess the grade with your results, please, Limey? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll bring it up on the screen, and you guys are more than welcome to. I was a bit disappointed with one grade, but we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see which one it is. Okay, so let's look. Okay, there we are. So that's pretty much the silver chart. Let me know if there's any questions. We're going to move on to gold. Okay, yeah, gold's still holding in there, but it's dropped quite a bit though. Gold is down $27. I'm actually in the market for some gold, so I think it'll be a good opportunity for me to go onto eBay later and see if I can pick up some more graded coins. I've got my eye on a full sovereign Canadian, the Canadian mints sovereigns, because they're a little bit rarer, and I'm also looking at a Bombay mint gold sovereign as well. So I might need to just say, hey, how's about I make you an offer? We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Right, let's have a look at gold. Gold's very interesting because we've broken right through some multiple support levels here, which is interesting because we were looking really good. You could see it there going up, and it looked like we were going into a consolidation mode. Then it spiked again up, and you could almost see the same pattern forming there again. And then it looked like we're going to go into consolidation, sort of that sort of wave mode, and bam! Today, last 4 hours is exactly what's happened. Look at the sheer volume there. 597,000. That is massive, guys. I mean, look at some of these green areas here. That's 507, so that's practically reversed all them. Plus, on top of that, look at that, 320, 174, 148. I mean, it's just massive to get that. Let's have a look. So it's touched the 200 moving average, which is great. You can see there it's touched it, and it's immediately the buyers that come back in and have pushed the price back up again. Hopefully this is going to be a good area of support here. What's that? 14.99. You can see gold has been consistently in that area just below 1500. It's been consistently in trading in this area. You can see it there. It has broken down. What's that? About 1480. That's also a good support zone for gold currently. So I think gold's not looking too bad, even though we've had a bit of a sell-off. We've broken multiple levels: 20, the 50, the 100, and even this support line is now going to act like resistance. However, look, 1504, we should come back a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. You can see there the wicks forming. We'll have to wait and see how we're getting on. Silver's already starting to claw its way back, 1796. So the buyers are back in the market. Let's have a look there. Some people talking about paintball. I play both. I saw your avatar, says Mudswat. RPM says, Weary, that's, what's that, SL? I have over 10,000 XRP toilet roll. Wow, that is some stack you got there, RPM. Hey, Bigfoot, Silver Hide and Seeker, man, how you doing? Well, we're clawing our way up. We've got 13 visitors currently. Let's see if we can get to the mid to late teens would be great. What's good and the bad and the ugly today? Lots of good and the bad and the ugly, to be honest, but I think there's nothing good really. It depends. Good means that it's buying opportunity. The bad means that people could have lost money. And the ugly, well, everything's down. Well, that's a 7.62 AK-47. That's Kellen L. Why is the bid and ask price 10-cent spread? Well, you've always got the bid and then you've always got the bid and the ask. So there's a bid for the market, but then obviously the market comes in and determines the price. That's the reason why you have that disparity. Mudswat says, yes, I figured that. Mudswat says, I only saw it for a half a second when he put it on the screen. Nice. I stack blue steel too. Another way to bend you over and make your eyes bigger. Right, so guys, so gold, we should start to see a bit more of a reversal, sort of slowly start to pick up again. I mean, we've been oversold here to a degree. You can see here we've broken through our lines here. The 200's holding, so we should be in this area for a bit and then start to tackle. And then obviously we'll have to see if we can get through this resistance here. What's that, 1512? Let's have a look. Platinum next, guys. Platinum showing up a green. Have a look at that. Platinum again. Platinum is an interesting metal. It hasn't fallen as much as the other metals. It's certainly a lot more resilient. I mean, you think based on the drop that we've had in the previous ones, platinum would probably drop quite a lot, and it hasn't even really gone down to the 200 moving average yet. So, man, I tell you, platinum doesn't look too bad considering where it's holding. So, if it consistently is in this area of consolidation, then we can expect higher moves to the upside. So again, this is pretty good. You can see there are some buyers in the market at those levels, and we've got the little green candle there. But $926 still, we're still in the 900 territory, which is great for platinum. It hasn't really broken the 900 since. Yeah, it's actually broken through 900. It's never actually retraced below that, which is really interesting. Even though that was our high there, and that was on the 4th of September, it was $997 an ounce. So again, I think this is pretty good. I'm very happy here. This is a pretty good chart here for platinum. You can see there's the sideways movements, and it's just waiting for that upward trend. This could well cause an upward trend movement there for platinum based on this, because it's dropped there from what are we down, $26. What's that, 952? This could create some a good amount of buying zone here for platinum, and really start to tackle these higher levels. You can see that is where resistance is at 962. We've touched them multiple points here, there, and there as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how platinum performs in the near future. Let's have a look. Oxy88 says gold don't have to go to high to break the resistance up though. Well, yeah. Well, look, yeah. If you look at it there, the resistance level, yes. But again, any sort of resistance level is going to be pretty tough. But yeah, it's $5 away, $6 away, so it's not too bad. The only problem is this mustn't continue, this sort of sell-off here. We might see another retest at this level, get the buyers back in, but I think I don't see us falling below this level, this 200-day moving average. I think support is pretty strong there. You can see there we're moving into a lot of buying areas over here, and as well as there. So I think we'll be okay there for gold currently at the moment. Mudswat says, wow, why is everything down so much? It's just market demand. Market demand has fallen quite drastically, which is interesting because that means there's almost like a pause. It's like the market's paused and the sell-off begins, almost like a mini capitulation, and then we should start to see the upward trend movements. Hopefully a nice green candle tomorrow. I like how they print 75 billion a day plus extras and gold and silver dump. Must be pulling fools into the stocks to crash the market on them. Yeah, probably that's another thing as well. There's probably good dollar strength currently at the moment. I don't know how, because the market, I mean, this is what I don't understand, is the market is primed for precious metals right now. And I mean, if you look at the chart there, it's like we've taken a bit of a knock like twice. I mean, that was the 16th, and then we're building up, and then we've had a bit of a downtrend sell-off here, and then we've had a capitulation here as well. So it's like, it's, you know, how many times can this happen? I mean, silver's a perfect example of that. We've had the big up, and now we've gone back down again. Silver holding 1792, gold there 1503. We'll have to see how it goes. Let's look at Palladium, guys. Palladium, again, it's missed an opportunity there to keep above the 20 moving average. Again, it's still not looking too bad. The 50's holding. You can see the wicks there. The buyers immediately came in, pushed the price up. Where did it go? It went down as low as 1630. It's already $10 up from that position. But now the main problem is this is going to create a resistance zone. So again, it's going to need more buying motives, and you can see there the wicks are fairly small, which is concerning. So we'll have to see if the volume kicks in, and again, we might need to wait till tomorrow. There's good buying technical currently at the minute, but I think that is based on not this selling zone, so it was probably based on this movement. So I wouldn't look into that quite yet, and with $29 down. Still low. Palladium is still at its all-time high there. It's I wouldn't say all-time high, but it's on a high there, $1,642 per ounce of palladium. There we go. Gold testing. I just said there, I can probably see a retest of this level. I just can't see it go below that though. So we're gonna have to wait and see how this pans out. Whoa. Okay, silver just taking a big knock, guys. Let's go back to the silver stream here. Check the price of silver there, 1784, and it's still going. We'll have to see if this next it's broken through that resistance, that's for sure. There we go, 1783, 1784, everybody. And I mean, there's even a title here: Gold shines on U.S. political risk and trade uncertainty. Yet there's a very large sell-off right now. And you know why that is? Because they want to buy in low. That's probably the best way I would see it. Is the volume's low, they're forcing the price down, and they can get in nice and cheap, push the price back up again, and benefit from these lower lows. Platinum is lower than when I bought. Okay, that's a pity there, Mudswat. Don't worry, I'm sure it's going to rebound. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Platinum holding at 924, gold at 1501. RPM Limited says it's all fraud. Bitcoin and silver's been at all-time highs for years. The charts just don't tell the truth. There we go. Optimus Locus says 1 gram at a time. Wealth is measured in grams, guys. Just thinking that you got like your 200 ounces of silver and you measure that in grams. What's that? That's probably 600. No, probably more than that. 6,000 grams. I don't know, something like that. They don't give you a solid evidence, RPM. But they do give you ideas. RPM Limited says, no idea, Mudswat. You can't value what you don't know. The quantity of your currency. Okay, there we go, guys. Silver just took a bit of a knock further down. On the daily there, just broke through that level there. 18, so it's down here. Is this level going to hold, though? That is my question. This is the sort of alternate support area I've put in place, and it seems to be holding based on these areas here. But are we going to see a retest of this level? Gold's retested that 200-day moving average, and it's back up again. We'll have to see there. Silver at 17.85. It's down 75 cents. That is massive, guys. 4% down. I think even in the last sell-off, I've never seen as much being sold off in one day. I lie. It was 89 cents there on the 5th of September. It fell down by 89 cents. Whew. Oh, that's definitely a lot. Almost too much. Oxy88 says 6.4-ish. Jody. True that, RPM. Let's have a look. Then why look at them, says Mudswat. Great British Pound is down, so a little difference for us. Yep, I suppose. I was looking at an Australian sovereign, the 2014. Got outbid on it, but there's still a few days left, so I'm going to try and be patient. But guys, just do yourself a favor. If you guys are buying on eBay, this is the best way to approach these things. Take the emotion out of it. If you win the coin, fantastic. Otherwise, if the emotion is in the buying, then effectively you will pay more than what it's worth. So if you miss the opportunity, wait for the next one. That's the best way I'm doing any gold purchases from now on. I'm going to try and buy them at auction, preferably. Otherwise, I'm putting offers in, and if the guys say no, sorry, I'll take 380. Stick to your guns. Say, look, 360 is what I got, and then even say to them, I got 360. I'll transfer it tonight. That's what all the art of negotiation is, or 320 or something like that. Because I think melt value, well, it would have dropped a bit now, probably around 315. I hope silver is still low on Friday. I always get 20 ounces every payday. I very much doubted Optimus Locust. I'd be quite shocked if it was still on the low side by Friday. Maybe you can borrow and replenish. That's probably my suggestion. Don't borrow to buy precious metals if you're not going to put the money back. RPM Limited says it still tells me what you will pay for my goods. Yep, solid advice, Limey. Just remember, silver 17.85. It wasn't that 6 months ago. That's very true. And don't forget, we've come out of the depths of the abyss here. So I mean, silver's still tracking well. I mean, from 14.10 or something like that, or 14.30 back in May to where we are now, it's still pretty good, guys. So silver slide blade, man, how you doing? Awesome. Heading towards $10. There we go. Wishful thinking, I think, silver sling bait, but that's what you're waiting for. Good luck to you. Oxy88 says, and if you see an absolute steal, don't hang about, people. You're absolutely right. I saw there was an awesome Queen Victoria sovereign graded by NGC, but it was just a sovereign had been cleaned, AU details. So it didn't have really much going for it. The guys got it up at 360 euros. And I was thinking, melt value 320, maybe go in there and try and get it for 320. But obviously gold's dropped off a little bit more. So that's not going to happen. But I thought, well, no, and then I thought, well, I'd rather buy one of the Canadian coins or the Canadian sovereigns or one of the Bombay sovereigns, Bombay Mint sovereigns. And just try to put that money into that. At least then it'll appreciate nicely. Something like that. Heading towards $10 an ounce. That's silver sling bait. Jody, lol, there isn't enough silver in the world. I'd buy it all at $10. I'd reverse in the truck. Get the truck. Yeah, fill that up, please. There we go. We've seen it start to pull back a little bit there. 17.87. We'll have to see how this performs. Gold is currently holding at $1,502 an ounce. We've got platinum there holding at $924. Palladium is holding at $1641. Bitcoin is still priced at 8,400 currently an ounce. Right, let's move on to my graded coins, and then we'll do a bit of Bitcoin. Or should we do? You guys, let me know. Should we just do Bitcoin and then do the graded coins? What do you think? I'll show you my graded coin results. I spoke about this many times. But let me know if you want to see the Bitcoin chart or if you want to see my graded coins first. I await your decision. Oxy88 says, have you seen the map proof 2019s? They're fetching good money, and the anniversary solves. I've got a mate of mine who bought the 2019 Victoria Albert sovereign, which I will be posting a video in the near future. He's got it. He picked it up, got dropped off, I think, a few days ago. He's got some great stuff. And man, I'm actually excited to do some videos. He's got the £5 gold 2002 shield sovereign, or quintuple sovereign. So looking forward to doing a video on that. He's got a couple of £2 gold double sovereigns, obviously £2. And he's also got some nice sovereigns as well. So I'm going to be happy to do those videos when the time comes, because he's got some really big ones. He managed to buy. I saw an auction going on for the Victoria and Albert coin, the 2019, and it was literally, I think it was up in like 20 minutes, and immediately got onto him because he's on about buying some of the gold coins, and I've sort of advised him as best I can, and I was like, man, you got to get in this. And he managed to get it at auction for 700 euros. It was the Victoria Albert sovereign. There's only 650 of them, just released in August, sold out within minutes, and he's managed to get one. So can't wait to see it. Should be a good buy. There's the cheapest ones I've seen on eBay currently are 950. There's currently one on auction, I think at 576, and then there's others there just going for silly money, 1300, 1400 euro. Pretty interesting. Jody says we're gonna need a bigger vault. Jody says SHIT coin. Oxy88 says, if you want people to stay to do charts first. If you want people to stay, do the charts first. Okay, no problem. I don't have any problem with that. Says Oxy, wow, you look amazing in hand. Wow. Oh wow, will look amazing in hand. I know. Can't wait to see it, man. I'm really excited. I'm going to see him this Saturday, and I'm going to do some videos. Definitely get those done. Right. Yep. Oh, so that's probably what Jody meant about Bitcoin. So we're going to move on to that shortly. But look at that for silver, man. Excellent buying opportunity. You're literally saving yourself 73 cents an ounce. You should probably head to your LCSs. Guys, I've got to go. I'll see you later. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, literally take advantage of the prices here right now, because literally this is pretty good. Always buy the dips, even if you're cost averaging, because you're just able to stack more. If you dollar cost average at lower lows all the time, you're able to keep adding to your stack. If you keep buying on the higher highs, then effectively your calculations at dollar cost averaging are always going to be higher. By buying the lows consistently, you're able to either buy more or save money. I mean, it's the most logical thing to do. Right, okay, so show the slabs, says Optimus. Yeah, you'll have to wait. Oxy88 got in there, so let's do Bitcoin first. Bitcoin, right, let's get into Bitcoin. I was super excited. I saw Bitcoin drop off yesterday. I've wanted this for a long time. And you know what the funny thing is, guys? People have been laughing at me and saying, no, Bitcoin, it'll never go that low again. Why does it have to go that low? I had someone accuse me of calling me a cheapskate and said, oh yeah, you can't afford Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, the guy's too emotionally attached to Bitcoin. And I was saying to him, but the charts, look at the charts, buddy. There's not enough volume, so the price is naturally it's just gonna go down. And he was like, no, it doesn't have to. And I think I was quite shocked at the way some people talk to you, especially on YouTube. And I think I ended up I said to the guy, look, I said, because I think I come back to him a couple of comments, and he was like, oh yeah, I bet you were waiting for that kind of thing. And I said to him, man, I said, you're probably one of the most arrogant people I've ever met, or probably not met, based on your comments. He didn't reply to that, but there's no need to be like that. I'm being honest. I bet he didn't even probably look at my channel based on it to even see that, hello, this guy's actually following the charts and not talking complete nonsense. I think he just took me. Well, he doesn't know me, so to make a presumption like that, to say, hey, you can't afford it, so why does it have to drop? And then this finally happened, and I look at a lot of the channels out there. A lot of them are still, are still saying, "Oh yeah, is Bitcoin still in the bullish market?" Guys, just do yourselves a favor. Do your own research when you're getting into stuff like this. The price drop yesterday alone was about 1,700, and if people were buying and thinking, okay, yeah, it's got to move up, and not check the volume, then you've only got yourself to blame. Because you're following people on YouTube. A lot of these guys are just basically they just want the volume for the viewers. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they're going to give you a 50-50. They'll go, oh yeah, the potential here, but also we'll have a look at this side. Again, I just give you my opinion based on what I see in the charts here, and hence why I have these chart lines. We can generally see which way it's going. I mean, the big drop I was expected like a long time ago when I said like 7.5 is probably where where good support was for Bitcoin. I even spoke about 8.7, 8.5 previously, based on the 200-day moving average, which this is on the 4-hour. We're going to take a look at the daily. There you go. So I said a good area to buy in would probably be the 200, but I did say, look, based on just await the confirmation first before just immediately going in. One of my viewers there said to me, "Oh yeah, it's the price of Bitcoin's dropped. Are you getting in?" And I was like, it's still just, to me, it just doesn't show positive outlook currently at the minute. And this is where we're going to take a look at, guys. We're in this area here now. Does that look like support to you? I mean, for me, I just see selling zones here. I see selling here, really strong selling in there, and I see a small section of buying in that area and that area and that area. So for me, it doesn't look like support. The support zone for me is much lower. It's probably around this level here, the 7.5, mainly because we've had consistent buying areas in here. And the reason why I say this isn't strong, because we broke through a pretty strong support level. I mean, look at this. This support level here is held for a very long time, and that was 9,000. And this support level was just really strong. We had good buying there, good buying there, good buying there. Overall, the 9.3 level has held relatively well, and we've always rebounded off that. Look at that. We've gone down to that level, bang, straight back up. Drop down to that level, bang, straight back up. Drop down to that level, straight back up again. Drop down to that level, straight back up again. So it's been consistently holding. If I look at this area here, what can you see? I don't see any sort of comfortable areas right now. And we're even going to go a bit further afield here. So let's go back to this area here. What does that look like? We're moving into more selling over here, more selling over there. Again, not much consolidation happening here. We're moving into more selling there. For me, it just looks like a big mess. So it's probably the reason why I've just gotten out of it. I was like, this looks too ropey for me. For those that don't know the term ropey, it's dodgy. It's just too risky. Is probably the term. Right, let's have a look. Chris Garner's here, man. How you doing, Chris? Modspot says 4K away from 4K. And for me, I'd rather just take my money out of crypto, because if Bitcoin drops, Litecoin's going to drop, Ethereum's going to drop. So for me, I'd rather, if Bitcoin drops down to lower levels, everything else has got to follow and adjust to it. So I'd rather get in lower and maximize my crypto holdings. Let's have a look. Jody says 15 minutes. Chris Garner says, sold all my Eagles. Oh, it felt so good. Wow. Good job there, Chris. What did you end up buying? The drop was great on YouTube Live. Moonboy's crying. Yeah, it's those guys that just are like, yeah, no, it's got to go up. It's got to go up. And they're the guys who lost the most, really. I mean, I just think for a lot of people right now, it's like Bitcoin's like gambling. It's like illegal gambling. Yeah, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin. I'm going to put my 50 euros worth of Bitcoin or $50 worth of Bitcoin. And then, of course, it goes down. I'm not one for gambling and in an overly risky market at the minute. For me, there's no benefit. You're only going to do one thing. You're going to lose money, and Yeah, I've just had enough of that. Let's have a look. Can't let the trolls get to you. Says, it wasn't a troll, man. I just I replied on one of the other live streams, one of the guys, and then of course he started tackling me. Initially, you know, it's like you just want to like get you like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, and then you're like, okay, let me calm down, and you try and be sensible. But a lot of these idiots, they just don't know. They don't know how to talk to people. Obviously, they just see it as, oh, I don't know the guy. I can say what I like. I'll treat him like this. I hate the guys that promote that fake fiat Ponzi crap. That's Chris. To get people to buy silver. To promote that fake fiat Ponzi crap to buy silver. To get people to buy silver. Okay, I'm not too sure what you mean there, Chris. You'll have to clarify that. Jody says, lol, wrong channel, Chris. Aussie Alchemist, sorry. Is Chris still here or what? So I'm just guys, just have a look at this comment. It says, I hate the guys that promote that fake fiat Ponzi crap. Is Chris referring to cryptocurrencies, something like that? And then his next comment is to get people to buy silver. I really, Chris, you'll have to clarify that, man, if you're listening. Jody says, lol, wrong channel, Chris. Jody, more silver for us then, says Oxy88. Luck of the Irish says, what's up, everybody? That's my alarm there for 8 o'clock. Hope all is doing well. Hello, Silver Limey. Luck of the Irish, man. How you doing, man? Jeez, what interesting weather we're having today, man. But it's good. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. Oxy88 says, hi, Luck. Jody, evening, Paddy. Hey, Oxy88. Let's have a look. Mudsword says, I read the comment that said Bitcoin is not tangible, but they said Bitcoin is not hold money. Crypto is going to replace tangible currency, in my opinion. R&B, hello everyone. How you doing, R&B? It's good to see you. Repo in the USA. One Bitcoin channel said it wasn't a store of value. Said the opposite for 2 years. Wow. Okay. Jody says, I've decided to invest in a boat, more secure than Bitcoin, says Jody. RB says, Mudswat, I like old coin silver. Fantastic, man. Right, so Bitcoin, I mean, for me, I'm more than likely, for me, it's clear as day. If we broke through these levels here so easily, then as far as I'm concerned is this level of support cannot hold, and we're going to have to drop to a much more stronger position. And for me, that is the 7.5 area at least. And if that doesn't hold, then we're going to be falling back down to heavy levels here, guys. I mean, 6,000 area. Again, this is dependent on this area here. That's 6.5. There's a few people calling for about 6.5 at the minute. It's going to be interesting to see how this performs, literally. It would certainly be great to see these lower levels, the 5K mark. Imagine that, guys. Would you buy into Bitcoin if it ended up at 5K? I know Mudswat would probably. I wonder if Mudswat would hold it in, would actually hold in there. RPO Limited says SEC said blockchain is poo, and the new the SEC said blockchain is poo, and the new XRP ledger needs to be used. Wow, man, that is interesting. RPM Limited. Hello, Salami and everyone. Graham Stacker, one of my donators. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Silver Giveaways is the only one that's missing currently. RPM Limited is here. We got Jody and Graham Stacker, my 3 donators. Guys, thank you very much for the support. Jody having a good laugh. RPM Limited says they also said level playing field. I told you it was rigged. It was a rigged coin. Mudswat says both. Break out another 1,000. I mean, Mudswat, if it came to it, you know you've been calling the 4K for a while now. If it came to 5K and that was the bottom for Bitcoin, would you buy in, or would you hold on the sidelines? Oh, there you go. Sorry, you've already answered that question. Mudswat says, if it sees 5K, I'll buy. There you go. I want to buy it sort of a decent amount as well. And it'd be great to sort of get in low again and see that nice rise in the values. Jody says, wow, off his head. Mudswat. Close enough to 4K, says Mudswat. Right, so 8383 is where we're at. Let's have a look at the 4 hour for Bitcoin. There we go. It's interesting. We're seeing a bit of green for a few times, but again, the wicks are quite heavy. A lot of wicks, which means people are trying to push up, but it's meeting resistance and it's coming back down. You can see it there. It's holding at it went as low as 8272. Currently, the minute we're still on the heavier side of the scale here. Still in a sell zone currently. Still looking over. It's currently looking like it's oversold, but again, we've got to wait for the moving averages to catch up. But it'd be interesting to see if anything does happen. It hasn't happened literally the whole day. I thought, I thought maybe when the US market opens, there might be a bit of a push for a higher price, but literally it's fizzled out. And we're sitting at this level currently at the minute. But to me, it's going to be interesting to see when this goes down. Guys, man, I tell you what, it's going to be very interesting. Jody, he says, what's 1K between Bitcoin friends, says Jody. Glad to help out, my friend. You deserve super chats. Graham Stacker, thanks, buddy. Always an absolute pleasure to have you. Like us with all of you here. We got RPM, we got Oxy88, we got Mudswat, Graham Stacker, Jody, RPM Limited. Let's have a look. Oxy88, Luck of the Irish as well. Some great guys here. Chris Garner just popped in. It's a pity he didn't stick around. He could have explained his comment there. I was a bit confused. Let me know if the likes, what are the likes looking at right now? Can I just ask one of my moderators to check, please? Thanks for coming through, says Mudswat. Right, guys. It's now time to see my graded coins that I got. Right, are you guys ready? Okay, the first coin I'm going to show you guys is, I'm going to bring up the bigger image first. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is it. Right, there we go. Look at this, guys. Man, I'm absolutely over the moon with this piece. I got confirmation yesterday, and these are the grades. Oxy88 says the pleasure is all ours. Yeah, slab tees. Silver Trooper, he says, good afternoon, everyone. How you doing, buddy? I doubt it will keep going down. It will likely have a buyback soon, if I'm using my terms right. I'm just learning this stuff. Yeah, Mudswat, I'm expecting a short-term rally. However, there's just too much pressure at the minute. And I'd be expecting more movement to the downside. Excuse me, more movement to the downside. RPM Limited says 13 likes. Super stuff, RPM Limited. Oops, I mean 6 likes. Sorry, please, guys, press the like button. Just if you guys wouldn't mind. That's correct, guys. I got a flipping 70 for this coin. I'm absolutely over the moon. Check this out, guys. Number 1. This is the first coin graded in the world. MS70. There's the code. Number 1. First release label. Man, I tell you, I'm absolutely ecstatic with that. Germanium Mint Oakleaf, and it's only being released next month. I'm just over the freaking moon, man. I was hoping for a decent grade this time round. Oxy88 says 70. Sucker for Silver, 16 likes now. Fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Sucker for Silver. Graham Stacker says a 70. We got Jody as well. Ooh. New, what's that? Big Bank, Little Bank. Man, how you doing? It's good to see you. Big Bank, Little Bank. Jeez, I haven't seen you for a while, man. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, Trooper. Let's have a look. First class SL79. Well done. It's magnificent. Man, guys, I just can't wait to see this in my hand. The images in that look fantastic. But, yeah, I'm super happy about this. Man, it's really mind-blowing. Sweet. 1 and a 70, says Graham. As Graham Stacker. I need to get one of those oak leaves. Well, it's due out next month, apparently. Nice. I won the unreleased from International Stacker. Really? No ways. That's fantastic, man. Big Bank, Little Bank. I'm surprised he gave that away. Top Pop 1. Wow. Nice, Limey. Could catch a premium on eBay while it's still rare. I know. Trust me, I thought about that. I was thinking, yeah, I'll probably put it on there for 300 euros and see how I get on because it's number 1 and it hasn't even come out yet and it's graded. But now I'm definitely not. Jody says that's actually nice, well, but better than the crap I end up with, says Jody. Graham Stacker, I like that name. Let's look at the second one, guys. But yeah, I'm super happy about that. There's the look at, I mean, the detailing on this is just fantastic. Sorry, this is ultra zoom in. Look at that 2019 5 mark. I've already emailed the Germanium Mint in regards to the results I got for this piece. They're over the moon. They were very impressed. They're saying fantastic. Let's look at the front here again. There we go. Look at that. Oak leaf, 1 ounce, 4 nines fine silver. And there's the label there. First releases. Initially, I didn't want the label. I'm not really fond of these fancy labels. Are they worth $10? Definitely not. But you know, at least I got an MS70, so I'm happy about that. And look at that, the number 1. And that's Mudswat says, big smile there. Sugar Silver says, nice live, congrats on the 70. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. So let's move on. So we've got the second one in the submissions here. Just bear with me. I'm going to close this off and I'm going to open up the new window. There we go. This is the Nautical. Sadly, it got an MS69, but it's number 2. So low number of these graded. I still think that's not bad, actually. Sorry, I might just zoom out first. You guys see that okay? That's what says beautiful there. On the other one says, Jody says, how much does it cost to grade a coin? It varies. I'm going to actually send some gold in to actually get graded. And my buddy who's been buying these coins is also on about getting some grain. So we're going to do a combined one. Yeah, look, it varies. Normal world coinage, it's $17 in the United States. It's more expensive. I actually send my coins to the US. It's far quicker than sending them to the UK or to the collection points there in Europe. But to grade one of these, it costs $17, $10 handling fee, and then there's $25 postage, whether it's 1 or 5. So if you send in 5, you pay $25 postage. Otherwise, it's $17 per coin and $10 handling. Gold coins are a little bit more. They're $25 for gold. And again, if it's pre-33, it's more expensive. Graham Stacker says, just got my Algreys in yesterday. Super cool coins. Getting the oak leaf for sure. There you go. I love it. Silver Trooper Jody, about $40 or so. Jody, about 35 to 45 if you have an account. Well, first of all, you need to be an affiliate with NGC in order to get coins graded. Not bad. 68 would be a disastrous. I know it would be, wouldn't it? God, I could just imagine. I think there was a couple of 68s, and I'd be seriously disappointed. But you know, it was interesting, guys. I mean, this coin here was still in the original bag from the mint, and unfortunately, it got a 69 grade. It wasn't. I mean, it was just probably the way it was handled from the mint. Jody says thumbs up. There we go. Graham Stacker says love it. Let's have a bit more of a zoom in. So there we go. That is the label there. Nautical Ounce Series 2018 Rwanda, HMS Endeavour, MS69. I think these coins are just fantastic. I've got the 2019 I'm sending in on the next lot, so hopefully I get a 70 on that one. This is the HMS Endeavour, and then the next one is the Victoria. There's the Rwandan coat of arms there. Republic of Rwanda. 50, I think it's 50 francs or something like that, I guess. That's probably their African theme there. Nice bit of detail there. Sun. I mean, that's one of the huts and that. Very nice. Just wonder why it didn't get a 70. Hopefully it's not that little nick on the back. Hopefully that's actually the actual holder. I guess we'll have to find out. Right, so let's do the final, guys. I'm going to close this down and I'm going to get the last one up. Sucker for Silver says you can submit for grading with a dealer but get a better deal here in the US. Oh, right. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Right, here we go. Let's I'm going to zoom in on this one. Check this out, guys. This is my last one I got graded. Okay, so this is a proof Kruger round. It's the silver. This is the 2018, guys. I'm zooming in now because I don't want to give away much of the detail. I'll tell you what, the quality of the SA Mint coins are just really, really good. And I'm super happy. This is my first proof South African silver Kruger round that I've actually got graded. We've got State Afrikaans, that's in Afrikaans, and then you've got English on that side. Lovely depiction there of Paul Kruger. And what do you think the grade is? Let's have a look. We're going to be I'll be showing you guys the grade in a sec. There you go. PF70, guys. Check that out. That I was absolutely ecstatic with that grade. I was literally, I had my friend on the phone because he knew I was sending these in for grading, and I said to him, right, I said, look, I haven't opened it up yet, and I was like, okay, I'm going to open it up now, and literally when I opened it up, because it immediately shows you the grades, and I was like, yes, I was like, yes, I can't believe it, PF70 grade, man, and I'm just absolutely ecstatic with that piece. Because they're going for decent money on eBay as well. I think the cheapest one I saw there was 266 euros in a PF70 grade. So I'm over the moon with that. I'm thinking of flipping this one, and I'll probably get some more and then send them off for grading. So I'm really thinking of doing that. So I'm super excited about that one, guys. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate your comments. That nice. That's a good one, says Oxy. I know. I totally agree with you, man. It's a real shiner. So I'm going to put this on eBay. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. But I've got the original box. I've got the COA with it, and I've got the PF70 grade. So I'm going to give it a go and see if I can flip it. Hey Graham, fancy seeing you here. Says Sucker for Silver. He's been here for a while. That's what says. Wow, PF. Ultra cameo. Lovely coin, says Jody. Sucker for Silver says Ultra cameo too. Nice. Graham Stacker. Oh, I didn't know they went for that much. Yeah, they go for a ridiculous amount of money. You guys, you must see the 2017, the first release, the proof coin. If you can get it graded to PF70, guys, it's going from 300. I'll quote US dollars here. It's going from 400 to 550, and I've even seen it at 650, and I've seen it up to $900. And someone's actually bought one for $900. So if you guys are interested in the 2017 Silver Kruger, if you guys can pick one up and get it graded, man, I tell you what, you are in the money. You are in the money. And there are some guys there that are still selling them in the boxes. And I tell you what, I'm half tempted to pick one up and see if I can get a 70 grade. Let's have a look. Graham Stacker says, "Lol, sucker, weird." Wow. Okay, I'm getting what this grading thing is about. $200. Sorry, 200 euros. Always good to keep box and COAs. Absolutely, Oxy. I couldn't agree more. Sorry, guys, I got a dash. I'll catch you all of the next time. All the best, SL. Keep up the great work. Please donate, guys. Every penny is greatly appreciated. Bye for now. Thanks, RPM. I'll see you on Friday, buddy. Have a great week ahead. Jody Graham Stacker later RPM. It says, "Damn, $900 for you're killing me." They were a lot cheaper back in 2017. Yeah, well, don't forget that's proof grade. So if you can, there's someone selling them, I think for 160. There's still a few left on eBay. 160 euros for the proof coin, and my buddy was thinking of picking one up, and I said to him, "You pick one up, get that graded. Trust me, you'll be laughing because even at a 69 grade, you'll double your money." So yeah, it's absolutely insane. The 2017 proof Krugerrand. If you guys can find them, get it graded at PF70. You'll be laughing. You'll be in the money. Whoever said you can't make money on graded coins, man, I tell you what, you can make money on graded coins. And look at this, number 3, 2018 South Africa Krugerrand PF70 Ultra Cameo. And just look at that. Yeah, super happy about that, guys. There's only 237 of them graded to PF70 as well, out of 15,000. 15,000 of these were minted, and only 237 have been graded to PF70 Ultra Cameo. That's pretty damn good as far as I'm concerned. That's a nice investment. Anyways, enough of me looking at coins. Let's have a look. God, I just thought I'd share that with you guys, so really appreciate you. We're going to close off now, guys. It's come to the end of the live stream. We're going to see how well. It'd be interesting to see. I can't wait to do the Fridays updates in relation to the markets. I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. Crazy prices, says Graham. Absolutely. Well done, sir. Graham there saying, well done, SL. Hey, Graham, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Can't find one on eBay. What's it worth? Which one? Just look, just the proof box. If it's not on eBay, then it's more than likely being sold. Graham Stacker says, what do the MS70s go for? The MS70s are still, I've got an MS70 Krugerrand 2018 there. It's worth 35, 40 euros. So again, it's all about the proof, guys. The proof is the one that's worth the money. Let's have a look. I can't find that. It's really hard to get grades like that. Well, yeah, tell me about it. And you know what the funny thing is? Everyone was telling me, yeah, you're not a dealer. You won't get a 70 grade. I just got 2. So as far as I'm concerned, anyone who says because you're not a dealer, you don't get a 70 grade is talking absolute nonsense. So it's an absolute pleasure to show them wrong, that if you can submit coins as an individual, you can get a 70 grade, and they're not biased. Why would they be biased to a big company? Thanks for the info, the entertainment, Limey. Congrats on your grading results. Thank you very much, Oaksy. It was an absolute pleasure. Right, guys, that is pretty much me wrapping up here. So again, thanks for watching. There we go. So I'm going to do the shout outs, guys. Thank you. I think we were up to about 15 there, so not too bad. It's a pity we couldn't get more, but always an absolute pleasure to shout out with you guys, and obviously chat to you guys in the live stream. We've got Oaksy88 is here. We got Mud Swat as well. We got Graham Stacker. I'm going to try not to repeat your names here. Bigfoot, Silver Hide and Seeker, Graham Stacker, Graham Diamond, Jody, RPM Limited, Sucker for Silver. Always a pleasure to see you. Silver Trooper. Big Bank, Little Bank. One more to go. We got R&B. There you go. That's it, guys. I need to officially get dinner on. So it's 8:20 here in Ireland. But again, thanks very much for live streaming with me. Really appreciate it. If you guys are thinking of donating, the details are in the description. I'd love to add someone's name. I've got one final spot there. And then I'm going to do a giveaway. So feel free, guys. Thanks very much. Always an absolute pleasure. Oaksy88 says, I've got a 2017 SP Krugerrand. Probably Probs would grade AU, lol, it's a dog. Well, if it's an SP, it's already been graded though, isn't it, Oaksy? I've also got an SP. I've got a 2017 SP grade, and they're worth about 150 euros thereabouts. So not too bad. I've got a 2017, but it's just the SP grade. So look, Graham says, see you all on Friday. Thanks again. Always a great stream. Thank you very much, guys. Bigfoot hiding. Oaksy88 saying their goodbyes. Bigfoots. There's Oaksy88 again. And Silver Trooper and Jody says, don't forget Chris. Heard you hollering, Silver Trooper. Cheers, buddy. Take care. And that's me out of here, guys. All the best. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.